The first kind is the mother-son, the two friends that partner up because they think it's going to be fun. And a team is anything you want it to be. You call it a team, but it's not a business that's going to grow and scale. And that's most businesses that are out there. Most of the people listening right now don't own a business. And why I say that is there's a difference between active income and passive income. Passive income is a business. Active income is a job. My sister, for example, makes cakes, baked goods. It's amazing. She owns a company called Goodie Box. She makes the best food I've ever eaten. I love it. I've eaten it my whole life. That's why I'm overweight. And this company is a one human show. She's the baker. She's the marketer. She's the deliverer. She's the cooker. She's the shopper. And she talks about her business all the time. And I say, what business? Her and I have this back and forth all the time. Well, my cooking business. And I'm like, honey, it's not a business. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, it's a job. And she's like, well, what's the difference? And I was like, well, you have to do everything. That's a job. So yes, you have a business and you're the only employee and you do everything. Most teams are a job. Most people listening, you have a full-time job. And it's okay as long as you know what job you have and you're choosing it. What my passion is around and why I chose to start doing a podcasting and coaching was I wanted to empower people that didn't even know that their job was that active role to have the ability to choose what they wanted their active role to be. To me, that's where true happiness is discovered, is when your active role is the thing you want to do. And then, of course, you have passive income coming around. So the lowest value of a team, if you start looking at exit and valuation, is a community team. That's where you have a mother-son or two friends, and they say, oh, this is going to be really neat. We'll partner and we'll call ourselves a team and we'll do our branding together. But usually everything's eat what you kill. You don't make any passive income off the other person's success. You just have a sale and you keep all the commission and you might share in some costs. If you were to sell that, there's no value because you are the active role. You can't sell it unless you're going to keep doing it. So if you sold your database, like what's that really worth? The next is the next team you described, which I call shark suckerfish. So when you guys were at the other brokerage before you moved, you started the team, you added all the wrong people. You had agents that were sucking off the algae on the side of you. I don't even call it shark and minnows where the minnows are eating the meat that's in the water. I call it shark suckerfish because you have agents that join that just want to suck off of you all the time and they give you nothing. It's the rainmaker team. But I do a negative to kind of make people remember it and create the picture of a shark swimming through the water and then all these little suckerfish. Lots of teams in America are shark suckerfish teams. The valuable team that's sellable and that can turn into a true brokerage and that can create passive income is what I like to call the CEO team. Keller Williams would like to call it the MREA team or the seventh level team. And that's where your team passively nets you $1 million a year and you can work less than 5 hours a week on the team. I know over 10 teams nationally that can operate at that level, that do operate at that level. I own several businesses that operate at that level. This isn't just residential real estate. So how many people listening have passive businesses that make them $1 million a year and they work less than 5 hours on those businesses? That's the American dream. The dream is not making prospecting calls or going on listing appointments or putting offers together on Saturday nights at 10 p.m. and missing out on life as it passes by us. But it takes sacrifice. And sorry, guys, to go on for so long, but I'm pretty passionate about this. It takes sacrifice and time in active roles to be able to then turn those roles over to somebody.